We all know that a building is only as strong as its foundation. And as it pertains to you, your life and how well you do is only as good as your habits, because indeed your habits are your foundation. And what's most important about your habits is that you're just taking care of the basics. I am a big proponent and supporter of keeping things very simple. Everything, the most brilliant things, are all the most simplistic approach. There's not a lot of fluff, bells, and whistles. If you think about learning any sport, you're learning martial arts, you're learning any skill in anything, even cooking, art, whatever it is, you're learning to paint. What's the number one thing that you need to learn first? The fundamentals. The fundamentals are the building blocks in which you build your life, your skill set, whatever it is that you're endeavoring towards or in. And it sets the stage for how far and how quickly you will progress. The same is true for your life, your body, your mind, your spirit, anything that you are pursuing or intending to create. It all comes from the basics, the fundamentals. And that's what today's video is about. By the end of the video today, my intention is that you are clear on what a very simplistic and effective approach will be for your health, for your mindset, for your life, and that you cut out a lot of fluff and distraction so that you can focus on what's important and really progress within your personal development, your spiritual development, and that will trickle over into any skill set or anything that you want to learn. So talking about the basics, what are the basics? If you've watched my videos before, you know I talk a lot about fitness because I was a personal trainer and built a career in fitness for 9 years. And if you have been watching my content, thank you so much for being here. I'm very happy you're back. If you're new, welcome. My name's Pierce. I talk about personal and spiritual development. So as we talk about fitness, what are the basics? When somebody comes to me and they want to get in shape, a lot of what some people would talk about is, oh man, I heard about this new workout. Right now keto's the huge thing. Do I need to go keto? Do I need to cut out all the carbs in my life? Do I need to, fast? What about intermittent fasting? Do I need to do that? And all of these different workouts, these things, I wouldn't say gimmicks because they are effective and they are great and there's a time and place for all of them. But what they were missing in everything that they wanted to do when it came to their health and fitness was the basics, the fundamentals. I would ask them, what's your relationship with food? How much water do you drink? How is your stress management? How is your sleep cycle? Do you have a regular sleep pattern? Do you get enough rest? Do you wake up feeling revitalized and not just relying on your alarm to wake you up in order to very slowly and painfully get out of bed to go to work and I'm so tired. Is that you? So the basics are the sleep. How much water do you drink? I'm not talking about, flavored water. I'm not talking about Gatorades. I'm not talking about anything else. How much straight, pure water do you drink? What is your relationship with exercise? Are you able to consistently go to the gym 3 times a week and have rigorous exercise? And rigorous would be on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you're about to die, you're in a Navy SEAL workout, 1 being you're taking a nap on a couch. Rigorous would be like a 6 to an 8. Do you go to the gym 3 times a week and rigorously exercise for at least 60 minutes? These are the basics. These are the fundamentals. And when people would come to me and go, well, should I start taking creatine? Do I do pre-workout? What about this supplement? Should I take vitamin C? What about niacin? I heard niacin's good. All these different things, they're skipping the steps. And the steps are the basics. Establishing an effective fundamental routine with the basics in anything is the key to your success and really sets the stage for the level and the pace in which you will progress in whatever it is that you are creating. So if you're learning to paint, well, are you gonna worry about what the master artists are doing and all of these crazy advanced techniques with brush strokes and color matching? No. Can you do the basics? I'm guessing draw simple shapes, squares, rectangles, understanding basic shadows. I'm not an artist, but you see what I'm getting at. Are you learning to cook? Okay, yes, you will get to the point where you can flambe and make this gnarly sauce with 35 different ingredients. That's awesome. Can you fry eggs? Can you do the basics? Can you, prepare a very simple and delicious meal for yourself with just salt and pepper and understand how to saute correctly and dice, so everything is uniform and it cooks all at once. These are the fundamentals. These are the basics. So what's important for you is that you learn to identify what the basics are with whatever it is that you want to improve with in your life. Great. It's all about money and building a business. What are the basics of building a business plan? Do you have a stable and very simple marketing plan? Do you know who you're targeting? What problem is it that you are solving? How will you go about these things? What is the basic system you have for your accounting, for your back end, to take care of your money, to make sure you're having a good cash flow within your business? The basics. So these are the things to ask yourself, what's all the crap I need to cut out? And what are the core fundamentals that I need to learn and implement and practice and master in order to really set myself up for massive success? Because if you think about a skyscraper and you're going 150 stories up, well, if you got a crappy foundation in anywhere, what's going to happen to that building? The stability of the building is going to be non-existent. There's no way you can scale to that level and get that high because the foundation was crappy. These are the basics for you. So going back to fitness, going back to your health, what is your relationship with your sleep? How are your sleep patterns? If that's the thing that you struggle with the most, screw everything. Don't even worry about working out. Don't even worry about your nutrition and dieting. You're so tired all the time and drained, you can't even get out of bed, let alone have the energy to worry about diet and getting to the gym. Your sleep patterns, your sleep cycle, wake up energized, one of the most important things. I mean, you can't live without sleep, right? So focus on the basics. Go back and cut out all the crap and all the fluff and go back to the bare bones level of what you need to work on, because chances are if you're not growing, yes, there may be some things or people or connections, whatever, et cetera, that's out of alignment, but the place to start is to going back to square one, going back to the basics, keeping things simple, right? We've all heard that acronym, KISS, keep it simple. And it says stupid, but I don't like saying stupid. Keep it simple, sweetheart. So keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it basic, keep it really, really simple. I can't remember the Albert Einstein quote, but it's something along the lines of, true genius lies in the simplicity. The most simple things in life are exhibiting the most rawest and purest form of fundamental and beauty of what you need to do. That's why, and it's funny, in our society, it's one big marketing program, right? To get your time, your attention, your money, your energy. But the reality is, a lot of the most powerful things in the world are the most simple, like meditation. You mean that something as simple as me sitting still in silence by myself with no distractions, my phone off, no music, no nothing, can be one of the most powerful, life-changing things that I can do? And I don't have to buy anything, I don't have to do anything. I literally just have to learn to sit and breathe and be still. No way, that's a bunch of BS, there's no way, right? And that's what we're trained to think, or society likes to program us to think. Yet meditation has been around since the beginning of time, in every ancient culture and spiritual leader, etc. What do they do regularly? They meditate. All of the most beautiful, most powerful things are the most simple. And when we return to simplicity, real genius is unlocked within ourselves. So what is it within your life that you need to return to at a very basic fundamental level? What is all the extra crap in your life that you need to cut out, all the distractions that are actually draining your energy in order for you to refocus on what matters? It's the Pareto principle, right? 80-20 rule, meaning 20% of the work you do yields 80% of the results. So what is the 20% in your fitness routine that's going to yield 80% of your results? Is it going and buying an extra supplement? Is it going and doing all this crap? No. It's, again, good sleep cycle, getting enough water, managing your stress, consistently building a habit and a routine and a good relationship with whatever mode of exercise you prefer. These are the core basic principles and fundamental exercises and things to do in order to change your whole physical body, your well-being, not just your body, but your mind and your spirit. Those are the core fundamentals. 80-20, focus on 20% that gets 80% of the results done. So you want to build your business. What's the 20% that's yielding 80% of the results? It's probably your sales and your marketing. That's where the money comes in. The more effective you are at solving that problem for that specific group of people, and you focus on tailoring your content and your approach to take care of that 20%, well, your business is gonna grow and it's getting 80% of the results. All of a sudden your sales are growing because you're focusing on the right things, which is solving the problem of the people you're trying to help. So what is your marketing scheme like? Is it all this crap, or marketing plan? I shouldn't say scheme, but that sounds kind of not sadistic, but you know, has like a more of a negative connotation, but you get my drift. Point being, cut out all the crap, go back to basics, focus on the core fundamentals in whichever area of your life you wish to improve. That 20% that you need to, or you get to focus on, and it will yield massive results. It will bring you 80% success back. Take inventory, and the exercise I invite you to do that I'll give to you is get a piece of paper, pen and a pad, paper, write at the top whatever the final goal is, the result that you want. The goal is to lose 10 pounds over the next 2 months, and not just lose 10 pounds of fat, but put on 4 pounds of muscle, right? That's what we want. What is the goal? Okay, what is the 20% I need to focus on that's gonna yield 80% of the results? What's all the crap I need to cut out? You don't even need to worry about all the other crap you need to cut out, to be honest. You just need to continue to refocus your energy, your vision on that 20%. Because once you refocus your vision on the basics, your energy, your attention on the basics, on the core fundamentals, your results will skyrocket, because you'll be cutting out all the distractions that are taking away energy from you really investing in what matters most. And that's what this video is about. So I invite you to do that exercise. Let me know in the comments what you are cutting out, or more importantly, what you're beginning to focus on. What's that 20% in your life that you are refocusing on that's going to yield 80% of the results? Get back to the basics, watch yourself skyrocket. But let me know if you have any questions, comments, you want to chat about it. I'm open to it. I love you guys so much. That's what I have for you today. I'll see you very soon in another video. Peace.